How many times we come into new positions and we don't really know what's expected of us? It's kind of like you feel like you're being thrown into the wolves a little bit. So it sounds like it sets expectations all across the board. It focuses and aligns activities and priorities from the very beginning all the way through achievement of goals. So when you're thinking about this, is there like a standardization that starts to happen across the hiring process that's built on these best practices? Or how do you think about that?
So you hit the nail on the head. I want to go back to something you said. Not only does it set expectations, but it allows for internal team members to have a long term view. And that when you're at an organization and you feel a bit of stress, whether it's on the product side, the engineering side, the leadership side, the immediate need or reaction might be, hey, let's fill this role. But once you take the time to actually think about what deliverables this person might have to deliver, the skill sets, you're essentially building the overall structure and framework to drive their performance and also to qualify whether or not you actually need this role or do you have a minor pain point. So, for your recent question, when it comes to standardization, yes, my general playbook is since 2017, every organization that I've joined, I've taken the 40-day approach. So my first 40 days, the foundations are the same, the activities are different. So the first 30, I focus on understanding the system. Mind you, these are startups. So my first day could be supporting closing a role, opening up a new system, ushering in the tool, hiring, leading certain things such as debriefs. So that's different. But my aim for the first 30 days is to understand the existing hiring system. Whatever is being done, I would love to document it, understand it, and talk to the people that are doing the work while also supporting to understand the why. This is the process a lot thereof, and this is why we do things this way. From there, I take the next 10 days to fill in the gaps. And in the sense of that, I build a roadmap or in some cases a prioritization list of this is what we need to build a predictive or standardized system. And the first step in all of this is standardization. Let's standardize how we launch positions. Let's standardize our interviews. Let's create interviewer training to ensure that we take a consistent approach as an organization. Let's create hiring manager enablement training to ensure that hiring managers are aware of the consistent approach. That meant digitizing those, partnering internal trading team. So ensure that no matter when someone joins, they go through onboarding. And if they need a refresher, there's an automated training that they can hop into. So it's essentially streamlining the process, ensuring that you're using the least amount of processes needed to get to the end goal, and standardizing each aspect of recruiting from message campaigns to closing candidates to debriefs to offers. And all of these have their own side quests. And by that, for example, if you're standardizing offers, you may take the approach that I'm very fond of being just very transparent, giving candidates insights into what their offer may look like at the initial interview. That requires a bit of infrastructure. It requires leveraging comp data, alignment with internal parity, leveling structures. And so each one of these systems has a backend that requires quite a bit of partnership and build to make it consistent.